all, this is Aridif, that is A-R-I-D-I-F, and this is its spelled. We know that many of you have come to connect your heart's desire. We know that many of you have come to learn more interesting facts of what it is within the universal structure. Let us first start by expressing what a multiverse is, or how the multiverse works. This is something that, although Rob had touched upon, he did not enter very deeply. First of all, we express what a universe is.
Question is an anonymous question, and this person says, "Hi, Aridif. Thank you for connecting with us today. Can you tell me more about my role in the Reptilian Hybrid Project? Am I a hybrid? Do I have hybrid children? And what role am I playing right now?"
First of all, let us address this question to the anonymous question giver. Your query is felt and understood, but let us ask you first a question. What do you believe your role is? This is the importance of what we express by building and walking through your own pathways, or the clever terminology, walking your own path. What is encompassed in this is the decision within yourself to decide what role that you play. To look deep within your excitements and to find what excites me in a role to play with these entities. What we can give you is not what your role is. What we cannot give you is what you have come here to do. Yeah, but when you see a sphere, all of the energy on the surface is equal in every portion. Even when the sphere is oblong, there is still an equal amount of energy being bypassed or being directly used in all portions of the surface. Now, when you look at this being played again on a larger scale, you will see that the universal structure is similar. It is spherical, even if the sphere intends to be elongated. All of these things are within a medium of consciousness. And when this occurs, it springs a new universal consciousness. Now, as Rob has explained very delicately, that all things are within cycles. When you look at universal consciousnesses, they are cycles in a universal structure, whether it's your daily life. When you incorporate your imagination within these steps of belief system changing, then what you are allowing yourself to do is take away the expectation portion of your fragmented consciousness. You are allowing yourself to take away an end result that you have already placed by knowing what the end result is going to be deeply in your energy. When you believe that you know something, you have already locked its fate in. Because many of you believe one certain way about one certain subject, it is the majority of the time that this manifests in front of you and quite quickly. Imagination does the opposite of this. It takes away your ability to only produce a finite amount of numbers of realities or energies to be within one reality. Now, when you apply this into your daily life, it is much the same.
She asked, "Artist, can you please comment on how friends or lovers can assist each other in this journey to let go of previously held beliefs that have held us back?"
Let us just give this an example in a generic fashion. What we can share with you is helping others, or you being helped by others, can be one and the same. When you decide to co-create with another entity, pending on the version of them that you desire to create with, can be very useful in expanding your new belief systems or quashing old ones. What we mean by this is when you have an entity in which you perceive as supportive and worth co-creating with yourself, then the limits are gone. Then the limitlessness is possible. When you perceive an entity to be very supportive, very in sync, and very synchronistic to the desired outcome that you have within your expectations of life, the possibilities are truly endless. You are able to open new energies. And we are not speaking only theoretically. We are not.
Entities are made for thought to manifest itself.
On all densities, even the least conscious thing that you can think of is manifesting a consciousness of some sort. The idea of thought itself is manifested more so in second through sixth density, but when you consider the idea that even the first entities have consciousness, this produces a lesser version of what you consider a thought. What the definition of a thought is consciousness being processed in one manner or the next from a non-conscious to conscious state. This is what we would consider a thought. In the definitions that we have outlined, then even first density entities may produce thoughts. Now, the energy in which it travels is different for each individual entity. Not any one given level of consciousness, not any one evolutionary line of consciousness, but each individual entity. For instance,